Hello everyone! Hello, good evening. Good evening leaders and kamusta kayo? Kamusta ang weekend? Okay, so today is March 14. Yes, today is Sunday and welcome ulit and we are live sa ating Facebook account, our personal Facebook account and also sa ating uh, Facebook page na Life Coach Tony and of course sa ating Facebook group. Okay, so shout out muna sa ating mga live viewers who are watching right now and also for those who will watch it on replay. So hello everyone. So tanungin ko muna kamusta? Okay, kamusta ang weekend natin and kamusta ang Sunday? Yes, so type in your answers sa comment section. Okay, so it's me again, your life coach Tony, your certified life coach by the Global Institute of Coaches and Entrepreneurs. And welcome to another episode of Lead Your Life series. This is a 30-minute life coaching session na pinag-usapan natin on how it is really important to lead your own life. Okay, so diba? Yes, we're live kaya marami tayong narinig sa ating paligid. Ayan. So, sino ba yung mga nandito ngayon? So, hello. So, yes. So, sabi nga, today's episode is about asking questions. Why we ask questions? Sabi, curiosity is an important way to become a leader of your own life. Nakita niyo yan sa ating page, no? So, become the person who's constantly asking questions. So, huwag kayo mahihiya magtanong. Okay, the more you ask questions, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the more you know. Okay, if you're not born with it, develop the drive to increase your knowledge, skills, and understanding. So ask yourself questions to stay focused, simple questions to clarify issues and facts, mga complex na questions for deeper insights into concepts or any beliefs. So communications is isa sa mga importanteng skills ng isang tao na kailangan ma-develop and kailangan sa isang leader na katulad mo ngayon na nanonood. So in order to communicate well, you need to ask the right question and ask it at the right time. So the wrong question is almost guaranteed na wrong answer ang makukuha natin. So the right question asked at the wrong time, it's in the wrong context while there are also pressing distractions asked of the wrong person. So parang ayun, medyo magulo ba? Okay, is equally useless. So in this episode, we will be talking about it. So join me tonight for this 30-minute session. Yes, so here we go. Start na tayo. So again, welcome to another episode of Lead Your Life. This is a 30-minute life coaching session. So that talks about kung paano nga ba ang maging leader ng sarili nating buhay. Okay, so gathering information is a basic human activity. Siyempre marami tayong information na nakukuha every day. At especially ngayon, kailangan natin malaman yung mga bagay, especially ngayong quarantine or itong pandemic na kinaharap natin. And we use this information to learn and also to solve problems. And of course, kasama rin sa decision making natin yung mga information na ito. And of course, to understand each other more clearly. Ayan, shout out sa ating nanonood ngayon. So shout out sa ating kapatid dyan, si Chawi. Hi Joseph. Emmanuel Castillo. Hello, hello. Okay, so stay put ka lang dyan. Panoorin mo naman itong episode na ito. It's about questioning. So questioning, isa sa mga key to gain more information, as I said a while ago. And without any interpersonal communications like this, as a leader of your own life, you can fail. So better kung gusto mong hindi mag-fail, okay, and especially in communication. So watch this, continue lang tayo. So questioning is fundamental to success, to successfully communicate sa ating communication. So we will all ask and more ask questions when we engage in conversation. So we find mga questions and answers fascinating, may mga entertaining, no, galing sa iba't ibang mga professions like politicians, reporters, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and are often successfully based on the questioning skill. So, no, isa rin pala siyang skill ng isang leader, yung questioning, okay, sa pagtatanong and asking the right questions at the right time. Ito yung sinasabi ko, and also answering or not appropriately. So, although questions are usually in nature, they can be verbal and non-verbal. So, like, yung pagtaas na rin ng kilay is also part of the communication. So or also pagtataas natin ng kilay ng are you sure? Okay, parang ganon. So, facial expressions are also part of the communications. Can ask all sort of subtle questions at different times and in different contexts. So, ang tanong ko, bakit nga ba tayo nagtatanong ng question? Okay, so answer that sa ating comment section. Bakit nga ma? Why we ask question? Okay, so hi Axel. So Axel, thank you for watching. So thank you. So stay tuned ka lang dyan, bebe. Okay, so tanong ko sa mga nanonood ngayon live and for those who will watch it on replay, bakit nga ba tayo nagtatanong? Okay, as a leader of our own lives, this is one of the skills that we need to learn. So although yung mga pag-usapan natin is na may mga ito yung mga reasons kung bakit nga ba tayo nagtatanong. So sige, so mga sumagot sagot na kayo yung mga nanonood. Okay, so bigyan mo muna kayo ng ilan sa bakit nga ba tayo nagtatanong. So first is of course, kanina ko pa sila sabi, to obtain information, to get information. Okay, the primary function of question is to gain information. So for example, anong oras na ngayon? No, so type in anong oras na diyan sa inyo. Okay, so to gain information. Second, it's more of to help maintain a conversation. Siyempre, if you want to maintain yung conversation nyo, one-on-one or in a group, okay, you ask question. Okay, while you are asking questions, you are in control of the conversation. So assertive people are more likely to take control of conversation, attempting to gain the information na gusto nila through questioning. So as a life coach, isa to sa mga skills na kailangan matutunan kailangan ng mga matutunan ng mga gustong maging life coach is questioning, the art of questioning. Third is, bakit tayo nagtatanong? It's because we want to express an interest in the other person. So, questioning allows us, sabi nga, di ba, the more you ask, the more meaning, the more na interesado ka sa tao. So, allows you to find out more about the person. And this can be useful when attempting to build especially rapport or relationship with the person and show empathy or simply get to know him or her better. So, sa mga nanonood dyan, bakit nga ba? Ayan. So, to deepen the conversation. Taray, English na. Okay. Thank you so much, Joseph. Deepen conversation. And to have a great answer also. That's great. Tama yun. Thank you so much for your answer, Joseph. And meron pa, may mga ilan pa tayo. Bakit nga ba tayo nagtatanong ng nagtatanong? Of course, to clarify, ito kadugtong ng deepen question, no? To deepen the conversation, to clarify a point. So questions are commonly used in communication to clarify something that kung ano yung sinabi ng tao. So questions used as clarification are essential in reducing misunderstanding. Especially ngayong quarantine, ngayong pandemic, some of us working from home at iba yung take pag nabasa mo siya sa email or sa inyong sa Teams or sa Telegram, kung ano mang ginagamit yung platform, compared dun sa face-to-face conversation. So it's very useful for us, especially working now from home, to clarify our point, okay, through questioning. So yan, isa yun sa mga kailangan natin matutunan as a leader of our own life. So also, why we ask questions? To explore the personality and difficulties of the other person. Katulad nga, no, to express interest. So, questions are used to explore the feelings, yan, beliefs, opinion, ideas, attitude of the person being questioned. So, they are also used to have a better understanding of the problems that another person may be experiencing. So, kaya tayo may mga yun pala, no, bakit tayo nagtatanong? Kasi gusto natin mas maintindihan yung nararamdaman nung ibang tao. Okay, nararamdaman nila, malaman yung kanilang beliefs, ang kanilang opinion and ideas and attitude. And like in the example of doctors trying to diagnose a patient, di ba? Parang kung gusto na ni Doc malaman tungkol doon sa sakit niya, they ask questions. Okay, hindi lang para lang pampamatay ng oras, but also it's kailangan kasi malaman, okay, yung nararamdaman ng pasyente. Ayan. And may mga ilan pang mga reasons kung bakit tayo nagtatanong. It's also to test knowledge natin sa mga exams, sa mga interviews. Questions are also used in parang quiz, no, tests, exam, no, to ascertain or tignan yung knowledge ng isang tao. So like anong capital ng Pilipinas? Yan. So yung mga general questions to technical questions. And also to encourage further thought. Okay? So as a facilitator trainer is one of the skills ng isang facilitator is to encourage their participants to say something, okay, so that the facilitator will be to encourage niya to further say yung thought ng participant. So questions may be used to encourage people like other about something more deeply. Yun nga, tama nga Chawi Joseph, to deepen the conversation. So questions can be worded in such a way to get the person to think about the topic in a new way. So ganon. So parang bakit kaya Manila, okay, ang capital ng Pilipinas, okay? Bakit ito yung pinili nating vaccine sa Metro Manila? Okay? So sa tingin mo, ganon. Sa tingin mo bakit ito kaya? Yan. So answer that sa comment section. And of course, we ask question in a group situation. So question in a group can be very useful for a number of reasons. So to include all the members of the group and also to encourage more discussion and to keep yung attention by asking questions without advance warning. So yung mga example nito yung related sa mga classroom, no, sa schools ngayon. So for group situation. Ayan, so yes, meron pa, to get sympathy what you are fighting for or your point. Yes naman. May pinaglalaban. Okay. Yes, thank you so much, Joseph, for your answer. Okay. So the question now, the question now is how to ask question. Okay. That yung unang tanong natin, why we ask questions. Next is how to ask question. Paano nga ba tayo magtatanong? Okay, so if you have the answer, so type in your answer sa comment section ngayon, so we can talk about it. Bakit, no? And why, how to ask question. So paano tayo nagtatanong? Okay, paano magtanong? Okay, being an effective communicator and leader has a lot to do with how questions are asked. Again, being an effective leader and communicator has a lot to do with how. The word is how questions are asked. So once the purpose of the questions has been established, you should ask yourself a number of questions. So meron ditong apat. So etong yung apat na ito that we need to check before we ask questions. Okay? Yan. So, but before that, I'd like to credit yung information na kinuha na natin from skillsyouneed.com to know more about it. Okay, so bakit, no? So, bakit mahalagang malaman natin itong mga bagay na ito before we ask questions? So, first is, apat lang naman to. So, yung una, ano yung type of questions should be asked? And may mga iba't ibang type of questions eh. So, ano-ano ba yung mga type of questions? So, answer it sa comment section natin. Ano yung mga type of questions natin? Okay? So, just to share with you, may mga type like open questions, open-ended questions, closed questions, or may mga leading questions, process, and also rhetorical questions. May funneling and probing. At marami pang iba. So, yun yung mga example ng mga questions or type of question. So you need to choose ano yung question type na gagamitin mo sa tatanungan mo. So yeah, look, close, open, or leading, funneling, or probing, etc. Second is the question appropriate to the person or group? Kasi minsan nagtatanong tayo, hindi pala siya appropriate dun sa tao or sa group na kausap natin. Okay? So, yun. Second na dapat natin tandaan when we ask question is tanungin natin yung sarili natin if the question appropriate to the group or sa person na kausap natin. Third is this the right time? Okay? Again, is this the right time to ask the question? So, I have personal experience on this kasi isa rin sa mga tinuro ng mga leaders ko rin sa buhay, may proper timing when we ask questions. So, we need also to know the proper timing. Okay? Kailan siya itatanong? Okay, kung sa tingin mo, during meetings ba, okay, itanong siya, or during team meeting, itanong na siya, or during your personal, okay, or during office hours, tanungin mo siya, or habang may iniisip din siyang iba, tanungin mo siya, or habang nagpapahinga ba siya. So, is this the right time to ask the question? Okay? And fourth is, how do I expect the respondent or the person will reply? So expect mo na, no, mag-isip ka na ng ano kaya re-reply niya sa tingin ko kung ito yung itatanong ko. So you need to think forward. Ano yung ine-expect mo as magtatanong to the person? Ano kaya ine-expect? Okay, how do I expect the respondent will reply? Okay, so these four, again, yung una is we need to ask, before we ask, we need to check what type of question should be asked. Second, is this a question appropriate sa group or person? Third is this the right time? At pang-apat is, how do I expect the respondent will reply? Maggalit ba siya? Matutuwa ba siya? So, ano yung i-expect niya? Okay? So, when actually asking questions, especially in more formal settings, some of may mga tips ang akong i-share to take into account. So, meron ditong actually tatlo lang. Ayan. So, mabilis lang to, diba? We are now on 21 minutes na. Hi, ang ating kaibigan na attorney. Yes, Attorney Jed. Hello, thank you for watching. Hello, Ate Ellen. Yan, akyatan. Tama na ako. Ate Ellen, hello. Ayan, hi. Yes, tama. Jed, sabi ni Jed, leading and misleading. May mga ganun nga. Etong si Jed, saktong-sakto, no? Yes, sa kanyang profession ngayon ay question isa sa mga mahalagang bagay, no? Tama ba, Jed? Ito yung mga pinag-aaralan din ninyo as a lawyer. Yes, congratulations, Jed. And sabi ni Joseph, you may ask questions by getting your point and also getting their point by knowing where she is coming from, like that. Yung sabi din is, yung proper timing, parang di mo yan natutunan. Grabe ka. Oy, yun nga, syempre as a leader of your own life, you're learning and learning and learning. Yes. Yes, tama. Ayan. Okay, tama ako, Jen. Ano ba yung mga tinatanong nyo usually? Paano, tama ba yung tanong ko? Napaisip din ako. You know? So, chat mo naman ako or share your thoughts about ask how to ask questions dun sa profession that you have right now. Yan. Okay. So now, ito yung take into account when asking questions. So tatlo lang naman siya. Yung una is structured. Be structured when we ask questions. So in a certain situation, for example, if you are conducting mga research project, reports, or you work in a profession na kailangan ng information or ng mga technical information. Okay. In such cases, it is usually good idea to inform the respondent before you start. Okay, meron ka munang kumbaga prolong, okay, or introduction, okay, when you ask questions. Kasi lalo na yung data na papakita mo, especially the information, magkaroon muna sila ng idea or ng context. Okay? So, give them an idea first. Yun yung first part. And then, by giving, yun nga, mga background and reason behind dun sa information na pinapresent mo. Okay? Behind your motive or your question. And by doing that, okay, yung respondent becomes more open to question. Okay? Again, papakita mo muna yung context. And then, pag napariwanag mo na yung context, mas magiging open. That's how our brain works. Okay? So, mas open na siya and more open to questions and why it is acceptable for you to be asking them. So better, but wag diretso agad. I-structure mo muna. Ibig sabihin, pakita mo muna, inform mo muna beforehand bakit yung background ng information. So usually ngayong work from home setup, especially ako, kailangan talaga naglalagay kami ng context before we ask questions kasi ang daming information na pumapasok, lalo na I'm working in a setting na kailangan talaga ng information, maraming information na lumalabas, so we need to present the context or the background so they know and can accept the type of questions that are likely to come up. For example, yung may sa mga insurance, no, like in order to help you with your insurance to claim it, no, may mga questions siyang tatanungin. Halimbawa, it will be necessary for me to ask you about your car, your health, your circumstances that led up to the accident. Ayan, so we're live with our aso. Ayan, before asking questions, dapat may basis ka din. Or mas maganda, may proof talaga. Ayan, tama. Tama yan. And we ask questions. So, and in most cases, the interaction between the questioners and yung respondents will run more smoothly if there is some structure to the exchange. Again, before ka magtanong, bigyan mo muna sila ng context. Ganon. Bago, tapos, okay, na halimbawa, nakipag-usap ka sa kaibigan, alam mo ba, meron akong ganitong office mate or meron akong ganitong nararamdaman for this past few days, blah, blah, blah. Ano kaya yung pwede mong ma-advise or ano yung mga tips mo. So, ibig sabihin, hindi ka kaagad mag-jump sa question na ano kaya yung pwede mong i-advise, but give a context. Okay, first. Okay, next is second, which is isa sa mga kailangan natin matutunan is use silence, okay, or yung katahimikan. Using silence is a powerful way of delivering question. So in order, okay, in order to get an information, gamitin natin yung katahimikan. As with other interpersonal interaction, no, isa sa mga pag speech tayo or nagsasalita tayo, pauses can help to emphasize point and give all parties or kung sino man yung naikinig a few moments to gather their thoughts before continuing. Kaya nga, pag may mga speeches or may mga teachers tayo nakausap or speakers, nagpo-pause sila so that the listeners will able to digest yung sinasabi niya, okay, or our brain will process kung ano yung sinasabi. Ganun din on online meetings, so or presentation. So give pause, okay, give yourself a pause or a moment of silence para ma-digest nung kausap mo yung sinasabi mo. Okay? A pause or at least 3 seconds dito sa live, no? Pag may mga questions, pag tinanong, type in your question. So, I'm expecting na 3 to 7 seconds delay ito. So, and with that, bibigyan ko rin ng at least pause, no? At para makapag-process yung brains natin. So, before you ask questions, at least magbibigay ito ng emphasis yung nung question mo. Okay? So, emphasis the importance of what is being asked. Yung pause kasi is directly after a question. No? So, parang, kamusta ka today? So, kung magpo-pause ka mga 3 seconds, no? Ayan, meron tayong bisita, ang ating si Vanny. Yes, Vanny. Okay. Bigyan mo naman, hindi naman tuloy-tuloy. Huwag naman tuloy-tuloy yung tanong. Okay, bigyan mo rin ng hinga so that ma-process yung brain nung kausap mo. And pausing again after an initial response can encourage the respondent to continue, ayan, nalaglag siya, to continue their answer in more detail. Okay, kaya minsan, especially sa coaching, pag nagtatanong, tahimik lang. Okay, ask one question and then pause. And then let the client or the person talks. Okay? So, pauses or less than 3 seconds have been proven less than 3 seconds Pag nabawa, nagsalita ka tapos after wala pang 3 seconds nagtanong ka ulit, less effective iyon. Last but definitely not the least is encourage participation. So, pag nagtatanong tayo, please encourage participation. In a group situations, leaders often want to involve as many people as possible, syempre sa discussion. This can be at least partially achieved by asking questions of individuals from the group. So it's also one way that benefits these techniques can be maximized. No? Mas nagiging productive yung discussion when we encourage participation. Okay? So, from an active member of the group to one who is less active or less inclined to answer without direct opportunity. So, parang nagkahawa-hawaan na . So, you encourage them. Ako din, as a trainer facilitator, we encourage participation. That's number one rule, house rule sa seminar sa isang training is participate. So, care should be taken in such situation as some people find speaking in the group, okay, nakaka-stress yun sa kanila, especially pag face-to-face or ngayon online meetings. Merong mga tao na very challenging sa kanila to talk, okay, sa maraming tao. And can be be made to feel uncomfortable or embarrassed. So, when we encourage participation, we also set this open communication with them. And wag mahiya, okay, yung ating mga kausap. So encourage but do not force. Again, iba yung encouragement sa pagpo-force when we ask questions. So encourage but not force, okay, our members of the group to participate. Ayan. So again, to sum up, no, may mga ilan tayo why we ask questions. So inform, okay, to get information, mag-maintain ma-maintain natin yung ating conversation and to express our interest. So, yun yung mga bakit nga ba tayo nagtatanong. Ayan, check tayo ng mga ano. Yes, hi Joe Sir Manahan. Thank you. Thank you again for watching. Ayan, pangalawang linggo mo nang nanonood ha. Okay. And again, the point natin, pinag-usapan natin, why we ask questions and how to ask questions. Don't forget yung sinabi ko kanina. When we ask questions, check muna natin yung apat. Anong type of questions, appropriate ba ito, timing, at kung paano yung ina-expect. Yung tatlong bagay na sa formal setting, no, dapat structured, use silence, and encourage participation. Okay, so there you have it. Hope you were able to learn something. Okay, if you have any questions or if you want to schedule a complimentary session with me, yes, watch this video. Yes, thank you so much for your continued support. Okay, it means a lot to me. Sabi nga ni Tony Robbins, okay, search na lang sa isa sa mga pina-follow kong coaches. Quality questions create a quality life. Successful people ask better questions. So as a result, they get better answers. So and they influence the stories you tell yourself. Okay? Depende yun sa pagtatanong natin about who you are, what you're capable of, and what achievements or what achievables or not. So see you next week, leaders. Thank you so much for watching and good night. Have a good night. Okay, bye-bye.